pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Kabayad, pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Alonte Sports Arena pa rin ang ating venue here in Biñan City, Laguna for the continued coverage of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Third game na natin for today, 18 and under division naman sa pagitan pa rin ng San Pedro Spartans and Las Piñas through T-Coolers. Good morning pa rin sa ating mga manonood. Jano Campo, kasama ko pa rin siyempre Renzo Navarro and Andrea Veloso, our courtside reporter partner. Game number 3 na natin. So far, San Pedro, 2-0 na.
Oh, 2-0 for San Pedro. We're gonna see kung makakabawi ba ang Las Piñas para dito sa 18 and under division natin.
Yeah, tingnan natin. So mini-series nga nila ito at San Pedro nakakalamang but parehong 3-1 ang record ng San Pedro and Las Piñas. But taking a look at Las Piñas' last performance, they won against Quezon 70-52.
That was a big win for Las Piñas. Again, 70-52 in that game. They also grabbed 62 rebounds. They committed 19 turnovers, scoring 16 out of the 17 turnovers of Quezon Junior Huskers. 40 points in the paint, 23 offensive rebounds, and 25 second chance points for Las Piñas in that game.
A great performance para sa Las Piñas. Tingnan naman natin ang kabilang kupunan, which is the San Pedro Spartans in the 18 and under division. Well, as we mentioned, parehong 3-1 record, and we're seeing some familiar faces from the 16 and under division, the likes of Abo and Nakiro Reynon, but they lost in their last outing kontra sa Antipolo 76-93, giving them their first loss.
Yeah, also their first loss. Katulad ng 16-0 nila, they were able to score 76 points in that game, 38 rebounds, 44 points in the paint, 9 bench points only for San Pedro in that game. So a lot of areas for San Pedro to improve on, especially going up against Las Piñas na maganda yung kanilang naging last performance.
So, siyempre, hindi na natin ito patatagalin pa. Gio Cruz for the starting five.
Through the coolers. Now let us meet the starters first for San Pedro Spartans. Starting guard number 6, Aaron Dianas. 2 guard number 23, Ian Pagcara. At forward number 9, Ruel Guayca. Other forward number 11, Jasmine Olias. And at center number 12, Joe Bayobay. The head coach is Goy Pagares, assisted by Teddy Polinga, Chico Tan, Craig Paniman, Jude Valyara, and Goy Pagares. Team manager James Solentino, team governor Councilor Abraham Katakis, and team owner Jen and Michelle Versosa. And now let us meet the starters for Las Piñas 30 Coolers. Starting guard number 2, Curtis Tobias. 2 guard number 7, Ivo Arciaga. At forward number 72, Kurt Luzong. Other forward number 0, Paulio Elicott. And at center number 55, Brian Jacob. The head coach is Egay Bilyones, assisted by Louis Lonto, Wendell Cadiz, Richard Bautiza, and Kiko Calderon. Team manager Mike Te, and
Alright, starting five muna tayo for San Pedro. We have Nieras Lumbre, Chasmir Cuenca, Bayobay. Para naman sa Las Piñas, we have Tobias, Arciaga, Luzong, Elicott, and Jacob or Jacob, rather. Siyempre, game number 3 na nga natin, the schedule for 9 this Saturday. 18 and under division naman ang maghaharap. Las Piñas kontra San Pedro pa din. And as you mentioned kanina, parehong 3-1 record, but the difference is Las Piñas is coming off a win, a good win against, in their last outing. However, itong San Pedro, that was a devastating defeat after 3 winning streak.
Yeah.
Naputol yun ang kanilang malaking pagkatalo kontra Antipolo in their last game. But right now, titingnan natin kung kanino ba mapupunta ang momentum na ito, sa nag-win ng previous win or sa galing sa pagkatalo.
Yeah, that's actually a great point and a very interesting one as well, no? Kung sino ba ang makakapag-secure ng panalo dito, yung babawi galing sa pagkatalo or yung magiging consistent on getting back-to-back wins.
Pero ito si Pagara, as we were talking about the devastating loss that San Pedro experienced, tingnan natin itong ating pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play early and one opportunity para dito sa ating ball game. Pagara was able to complete the first 3-point play.
Very positive start para dito sa San Pedro.
That was a quick turnover and a point conversion. This time, si Olaes naman ang pupuntos.
And what I love about that, ito si Nieras was wide open for that layup already, pero giving that ball up to his teammate for that assist.
Missed opportunity for Las Piñas after missing that shot. San Pedro naman ang susubok pumuntos. 5-0 currently. Pagara fakes. Oh, gets rejected by Jacob from behind.
Yeah, so great response for Las Piñas, stopping that attempt once again.
Oh, but Joe Bayobay quick on that jumper, bounces off the glass.
Itong San Pedro early in this game, they're just getting those easy baskets para sa kanilang koponan.
Oh. I was thinking that it was an end one opportunity. Yun nga lang. Offensive foul ang naitawag against Kurt Luzong. Dito kaya Joe Bayobay, and Joe Bayobay momentarily holding on to his nose. Nakita natin medyo nahawak-hawakan niya pa after that contact.
Itong si Kurt Luzong warded off his left hand for that layup. Tinamaan ito si Bayobay, I think, on his nose. Yeah, he's still holding on to it, but he seems fine.
And nandun yung grit and willingness nitong batang ito, and Bayobay was a familiar name here. I believe he was the player of the game in their first outing here in the 4th season. So one of the main guys for San Pedro. Yun nga lang, turnover na naman ang naitawag sa Las Piñas after that violation.
Right, halos parehong start in the previous game, no?
Yeah.
This is a 7-0 early lead for San Pedro.
I was about to say na nakita na natin to kanina, pero hanggat hindi pa nagdo-double digit, may chance pa. But the Bayobay, very effective on that defensive side. On the rush is San Pedro. Pagara will reset. Heavily guarded on the shaded area. Olaes to number 6. That was Nieras. But they turn the ball over to Las Piñas. Oh, too unselfish on the ball handling. Yun nga lang, matatawagan pa dito si Nieras ng foul.
Yeah, would have been the first basket of Las Piñas, but again, missing on the shot and turning the ball over. But itong si Nieras will commit an offensive foul against Kurt Luzon.
Well, that was an unfortunate moment para dito kay Nieras dahil nasa kanila na yung bola, nag-commit pa siya ng offensive foul. I believe napakapit sa jersey, and right now, ang ating game officials ay nire-review yung last sequence na yon, taking a closer look kung magkakaroon nga ba ng possible upgrade on that call. Tingnan natin.
And also there was already an advantage on San Pedro's part. Parang 4 against 3 situation na yun for San Pedro. Ooh, this is a disqualifying foul.
That was a heavy call against Nieras. And very early in this ball game, 2.5 pa lang ang lumilipas. Tingnan natin yung naging rason ng kanyang pagkaka-disqualify dito. Ooh.
Yeah, that's automatic. He's out of the game. Nothing to argue there.
Yeah. Full swing pa nangyari. Pero yun na nga, no? I believe what triggered was yung landing ng braso.
Yeah, he got hit at the back of his head.
Oo, yun nga lang syempre hindi mo pwedeng gawin yung mga ganung bagay as in return.
Yeah, and I think based on that replay, yung tama sa kanya ni Kurt Luzon wasn't intentional. It was just a natural motion of Kurt Luzon landing.
That was just a bad fall against Nieras, pero yun nga lang, once pa lang natin nakita. Let's take a look at this once again.
Yeah, Kurt Luzon wasn't even looking at him. So, alam mo talagang hindi sinasadya, and not really the way you wanna get back at someone
exactly
who hit you unintentionally. There's no place in basketball for those kinds of hits.
Tsaka yun na nga, as expected in the 18 under division, may mga kuya na, but partner, tama ba ako sa nakita ko? That was an unsportsmanlike foul.
It was.
Against Olaes this time in another review.
Well, they're battling for position, talking about itong si Olaes and itong si Elicot. Elicot is trying to get that ball in the post, pero meron silang konting posisyonan, but yeah, there was a sportsmanlike call.
Well, San Pedro Spartans is doing good dito sa kanilang first quarter. 7-0 run. Hindi pa nakakapuntos dito ang Las Piñas, and they don't need to commit this harsh movements para against Las Piñas, But of course, I want to see what happened here. Kung ano nakita ng ating game officials, and tingnan natin kung ano magiging hatol dito kay Olaes. That was an unsportsmanlike foul.
Yeah, it's going to be downgraded. It might be downgraded to an offensive foul, but what I saw was, again, they're battling for position, and there was this swing right there. I don't think there was enough contact or for that play to be upgraded to a sportsmanlike foul.
Well, lucky break para dito kay Olaes dahil anong tawag dyan? Rare moments na madadowngrade ang call dahil kadalasan it will be an upgrade after a review. Ito, Yonri De Ocampo checked in for Las Piñas, another big guy for this team. Pero after all those actions, Las Piñas is yet to find their first conversion in this ball game. Still scoreless. Almost 3 minutes has gone by. Bayobay takes it away mid-air.
Yeah, and Las Piñas could have taken advantage of that situation. No? There was an unsportsmanlike foul. They had possession. Pero yan, di pa rin sila makakonvert talaga.
Yeah.
And despite the unnecessary stuff that San Pedro committed, gotta give them credit still for playing great defense.
Ito si Alejandro Sanz, also a familiar name from the previous season. One of the key players for Las Piñas has checked in. Shot a bit short. Pagara, mid-range jumper, way too short. On the rush is Las Piñas, 1 against 2. Goes up for the challenge and scores. This time is number 2, si Tobias.
Yeah, smart move for Tobias. Again, initiating that contact, that slight bump to his defender that created enough separation for him to get that shot.
Quick release 3 won't go para dito sa San Pedro. Pero na nga, as I was mentioning earlier, going back to my point, 18 and under division na ito, and we are expecting some maturity dito sa mga kuya. And especially, San Pedro has won 2 games in this mini series kontra Las Piñas. Pero malamig pa dito si Alejandro Sanz, way off the mark on that attempt.
Well, don't get me wrong. I like the physicality. No, I love watching a very physical game, but none of those unnecessary stuff.
Yes, so as long as valid and legal. Gusto natin yung mga ganong physical contact. Pero ito, gusto din natin yung mga bilisang steal na yan and a conversion on the other end. Evo Arshaga this time.
Playing the passing lanes very well is Arshaga. That long arms. He was able to get that steal and that easy layup, the wide open layup.
Cuenca attempted on the right wing 3, misses. 5:20 remaining in our first quarter, and San Pedro turns the ball over to Las Piñas. Now, Las Piñas has a chance to tie things up at 7 points or each a bit closer. Tatlo na lang hinahabol dito. Joe Bayobay saving that ball. Pero yun na. Mabalik pa rin dito sa Las Piñas ang bola.
Akala ko sasaluhin mo si Bayobay.
Ganun pala yung feeling, no? Up close and personal, getting in contact with these big guys. Olaes gets that rebound. Pagara gets stopped by number 7, Ivor Shaga. Nalibre si Tobias sa kabilang panig. Puntos naman para sa Las Piñas and only down by 1 point.
Yeah, what a nice play by Ivo Arshaga, starting off on defense, getting a block over Pagara, and then making the right plays, that forward pass to his teammate. Etong si number 2 si Tobias for that wide open finish.
Eto, familiar player, hindi lang from the previous season, just from the previous game. Akiro Reynon checking in for the 18 and under this time. Pero this is much closer than the previous games of San Pedro. Only up by 1 point, and now Las Piñas has a chance to take the lead. And now also Abo checks in for San Pedro.
Walang kapaguran tong mga batang to.
Oo nga eh. Nagpunas lang ata ng pawis. Mukhang sariwa na ulit para sa laban.
Tinabi lang yung Chef's Magic Award niya.
Oo.
Tapos bumalik na agad.
Ganun pa rin yung galaw eh. Pero ito, wow, Tobias against Akiro Reynon. And the tap from Yonri. Or Ivo Oshaga rather.
Yeah, and I like what Tobias is doing right now. He's just very physical right now, just giving bombs on everyone, attacking that shaded area, very strong despite the big guys in front of him. And then itong si Arshaga, yung kanyang activity, no? He's all over the floor.
Taking a lot of time is San Pedro. Akiro Reynon misses on that jumper, way off the mark. Still at a 1 point or ganun na pala nangyari, partner, no? Just like that. Nakuha na ng Las Piñas ang kalamangan after that shot of or a tap of Ivo Arshaga earlier. Lamang na sila ng isa dito and bola nila. Yondre De Ocampo fires for 3, too strong. On the rush is San Pedro. 1 against 1. Side steps, nilabas lang ang bola. That was a good attempt by Lumbre.
Everything but a shot for Lumbre, but again, Tobias was right there to stop that play, although he's gonna take a bad shot right there.
That was a rush shot. Well, that's coming from a fast break. Itong kay Abo-Abo, but that will not work. Yun nga lang, pass intercepted. Has to kick it out. San Pedro pa rin ang aatake. And the basket and one for Prince Lumbre.
Yeah, and itong Las Piñas, they have to settle down a little bit. They're been pretty good the past few possessions, but back-to-back possessions that they turned the ball over. But here we're gonna see that was number 2, Prince Lumbre, absorbing the contact and getting the bucket, and that shot is brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness.
Some new players checked in for Las Piñas, the likes of Raiden Balat, and also another big guy, itong si number 14, Jan Mickelson Santos. Great additional for this team na malalaki na yung mga players, but creating some space in contact is Jello Abo-Abo making something happen for San Pedro.
Yeah, great recovery for San Pedro. Back-to-back forced turnovers para sa kanila. Baskets as well. And now they force itong si De Ocampo into a miss from that 3-point area.
Oh, how about that play? Akiro Reyno na napupuntos para San Pedro, but there'll be timeout sa panig ng Las Piñas.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulong.
For the 18 under Las Piñas, they're still short-handed in key players, missing the services of Ken Eraskin, PJ Bercasio, Kirby Padilla, and Ridwan Shadari, all because of school commitment. But so far, yung mga coaches nga raw, we're very proud sa patuloy na pag-step up ng iba nilang mga players. Surprisingly, itong si Kurt Luzong na naging best player pa last game. Also, Enzo Pexon is suited up for the first time here in the 18 under division to fill in the absences of their key players. And sana nga makabawi na siya, especially after struggling sa kanilang 16 under division a while ago. Let's get back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Yun na nga, no? Itong sa mga natandaan ko sa mga binanggit ni Andres, Ridwan Shadare, na maganda yung pinakita in the previous outing. Pero ito, I heard it right, itong si Pexon. Parang sila Akiro Reyno din of San Pedro. Talagang good match up sila. Hindi lang basta sa tawag dito, sa physique.
Yeah.
Or yung sa height, pati na rin doon sa division nila laruan nila.
Yeah, and it's actually a good news that Pexon is still playing in this game because he was the one who got hurt earlier, diba? And he was the one who got hit earlier.
That was Prolahe.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
GM Prolahe. Pero si Pexon kasi yung nakamatch ni
Yeah.
ni Reyno in the 16 and under division, and right now mukhang rebanse dito sa kanilang 18 and under match up. So gusto talagang makabawi nito ni Pexon para naman sa 18 and under na Las Piñas. Well, but right now, Jello Abo-Abo is really making something happen for San Pedro.
Doing the same thing he's done in the previous game. No? Ito si Abo-Abo just attacking that basket relentlessly and very efficient as well.
Britannico lined up for 3 but just off the mark.
Yeah, that was the second consecutive miss of Britannico. On the same spot as well.
Siguro pag lumipat siya sa kabila, no? Baka
Yeah.
pumasok na eh. Baka yun na yung calibration na kailangan. But kidding aside, 8 na dito ang hinahabol ng Las Piñas and they only have 6 seconds on their shot clock. Great defense on the side of the white shirts, but Britannico hesitated on the three. Lapit konti, shot too strong. Just enough to reset the time for Alejandro Sanz.
What about Sanz not giving up on that play? Again, an attempt galing dito kay Britannico. Sanz was wide open on the left corner already. He wasn't able to get the ball, and he just went for that offensive rebound. Finally, getting a putback.
Almost the end of the first quarter, 35 seconds remaining. 18 and under matchup, Las Piñas and Pedro. Yonri De Ocampo, a bit short this time. 25 seconds. Misses on the other end is San Pedro. Las Piñas naman ang tatakbo dito. Shot clock is already off. Ball stolen by Prince Lumbre. Nalibre sa kabila itong si Akiro Reynon.
Yeah, a tough break para dito sa Las Piñas, no? And, towards the end of the first quarter, nakakuha pa ng madaling basket itong si Akiro Reynon.
That will be the end of the first quarter. 19-11. Lamang ng 8 dito ang San Pedro Spartans. We will be back after the short break.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino.
Second quarter dito sa ating 18 and under division. Bola ng Las Piñas, and they're currently down by 8 points as we ended the first quarter. 19-11 is our score. Well, so far so good for both teams, pero yun nga, no, yung hunger mas kita natin dito sa koponan coming off a loss, which is San Pedro Spartans. But tingnan natin kung 18 and under nga ba mag-a-avenge ng 2 losses ng kanilang mga younger siblings in this mini series.
Yeah, ang ganda kasi ng aggressiveness din and intensity nitong San Pedro. Whenever they get that stop, they run on the other end immediately, and that's another basket off that fast break galing dito kay Akiro Reynon.
Miss attempt for Las Piñas. Takbo dito ang San Pedro. Goes coast to coast but just couldn't convert. Itong si Sebastian Gonzalez. Now Las Piñas. Ivo Arsiaga, how about the challenge, and yet gets the finish.
Big production for Ivo Arsiaga. Again, starting off the second quarter, very positive para dito sa Las Piñas.
San Pedro almost loses that ball. Great tap, Brian Britannico from behind. 5 seconds on their shot clock. Won't work. Little miscommunication there. Muntik nang masayang ang ball possession ng Las Piñas, but Britannico a bit short on that jumper.
That's 0 out of 4 para dito kay Britannico.
Well, he's yet to find his rhythm in the bottom of the net. Pero ito, a lot of ball movement to find the right corner. 3 in and out. So, gotta give it out para dito kay Alcala. At yun na nga. Ball taken away. Ivo Arsiaga for Las Piñas. Pulls up for 3 and knocks it down.
What about Ivo Arsiaga? He was also the one who got that steal, read that play perfectly, and just walking into that three-pointer.
Oh, that shot from Reynon won't go. Follow up, wala pa rin, but he will draw a foul. And this time it's against Britannico. As we take a look at this one more time. Ivo Arsiaga knocking down a three-pointer. Much needed points para sa Las Piñas. But Reynon at the line will shoot for 2. 5 na lang nga dito ang kanilang kalamangan at 21-16 ang ating score in the second quarter. Make it 6, sabi ni Reynon.
Yeah, and again, yung soft touch nito ni Akira Reynon from that free throw line, no? Very important, as I mentioned in the previous game. Because with the way he plays, he's gonna get fouled a lot, although he missed on the second one. And that's the reason why I don't wanna talk whenever somebody's taking those free throws.
Naalala mo ba?
Oo.
Okay lang yan. Hinighlight mo naman siya from the previous game. But right here, ball stolen from Ivor Shaga. Pagara taps for the putback.
Right, this is one of the major problems that Piñas is having right now. That turnovers. Itong San Pedro will really apply pressure on you, will make it hard for you to execute your plays.
Paxson has checked in for the 18 and under of Las Piñas. A little pause there for both teams. Hindi ko alam kung nagkalituan yung parehong koponan, but manatili sa, mapupunta sa Las Piñas ang bola. Wow, return is over to Andrea. Go ahead.
Joe Bayobay experienced some muscle pain, which explains why he had to sit out early in the first quarter. The good news is, after being checked by the medic, it was confirmed to be a muscle pain and not cramps. After getting some stretching and a bit of rest, he's cleared to return to the game whenever he's ready, gentlemen.
Thank you, Andrea. That's good to hear for Joe Bayobay. But something good to see as well is Paxson making something happen for Las Piñas. Ivor Shaga knows he is at an advantage.
Yeah.
Capitalize on it, and mapupunta nga sa kanya ang 2 free throws for Las Piñas.
And you also gotta love the energy of Ivor Shaga, no? Talaga. Whenever he gets that basketball, he keeps on attacking that shaded area, making plays para dito sa Las Piñas, kasi nga they've been struggling from the outside, hindi rin sila makakuha masyado with those turnovers. So itong si Ivor Shaga, I think siya yung nagbibigay ng mga positive na plays para dito sa Las Piñas right now.
Yeah. Although he missed his first free throw. 1 out of 2 so far. Well, balik sa 5 points ang kanilang hinahabol dito. Lumbre inbounds for San Pedro. Gives it to Pagara. Balik kay Lumbre ang bola. Setting things up. Pagara right outside the arc. Olaes fires for 3. Too strong. Another big guy shooting outside. Tobias Pumeke. How about that fancy shot, and makes it work?
Yeah, what about Tobias? Blowing by the initial defender, that was number 11, Olaes, and then again slowing down a little bit at the last second, that Pinoy step for that finish.
Yung sinasabi nating fancy, pero basta pumasok, okay. But speaking of pasok, Cuenca knocks down a 3-pointer.
Yeah, nobody right there in front of Cuenca to challenge that shot.
Keeping Las Piñas at bay. They're only up by 3 points, but after Cuenca knocks down the 3-pointer, balik sa 6 ang kanilang kalamangan. However, sa kabilang panig naman, yung excitement natatranslate talaga minsan sa foul.
Yeah, and also give credit to Kurt Luzon, for having the right idea in mind, attacking itong si Cuenca on that fast break. Kasi nga alam na may advantage over Cuenca.
Pero to si Luzon just missed his first free throw. Number 72 of Las Piñas through the coolers and gets the second one in. Keeping this a really close ball game. 5.5 remaining in our second quarter. San Pedro up by 5, 27-22. Jumper will not go in. Takbo dito ang Las Piñas. Ivor Shaga manning the floor. Oh-ho! Tobias just lost grip of the ball, turning it over to the San Pedro, but San Pedro napatawag dito ng timeout. Balik tayo after this.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat
From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Coach Boy Bagares on our screen giving instructions to his squad. Itong sila Hiro Reynon. Pero ito, bola ng San Pedro. Lumbre inbounds. Pagara to Lumbre. Plenty of time on their shot clock halfway through this the second quarter. Oh, Reynon created some space but too quick to defend. Etong si 72, si Kurt Luzong. Though natawagan siya ng foul. Nakakatawa lang dito. Nagtataka siya kung ba't siya natawagan ng foul. He wanted to give it to Pexon instead. Pero yun na nga siya nakita ng ating referee.
Telling the officials that it wasn't him.
It was my teammate.
So there was a foul, but it wasn't me.
Pero yun na nga, no, kumbaga yung contact made galing sa kanya.
Yeah. Oo.
And actually siya naman yung naka-block nung attempt ni Reynon na yun. And yun nga yung hina-highlight natin kanina kay Luzong, no, though we see na he was subbed out. He will sit this out for now. Yung mga atake niya kanina, kapapasok niya pa lang and si Reynon yung napili niyang banggain. Andun na yung makikita mo yung aggression yung tapang ng player na to eh.
Oo naman, and a little bit undersized, no, pero yung tapang,
Oo.
hindi naman nasusukat.
Elikot. Strong on that rebound but the shot was just too strong. Missing his opportunity. Olaes. 3 against 1. A bit short. Defensive rebound to Bias. Forward pass to Arsiaga. Now to Ducot. Wasn't able to score. Arsiaga took the ball from the hands of the white shirts. Nakakuha pa siya ng foul.
Yeah, that was against Akiro Reynon and another guy, but Ivo Arsiaga was able to get that offensive rebound.
Yeah.
Hindi niya nakuha yung putback, but he was able to book a ticket to that free throw line.
First one is good para dito kay Ivo Arsiaga. May siguro itong si Ivo Arsiaga kaya din naman familiar from the previous season eh parang tumangkad-tangkad itong bata na to eh. Kasi Ivo Arsiaga ang nag sa akin sa imagination ko eh medyo maliit-liit pang bata pero ngayon ang tangkad na niya. Pero nakikita nga natin kasi yung progression nila dito, no, as they join the season after season.
Yeah. Yun ang maganda dito sa program na meron tayo dito sa Junior MPBL. You get to see the development.
Yeah. Cuenca just missed a 3-point attempt. Pero nakakuha naman siya ng chance sa ilalim.
Yeah, natong si Tobias, hindi siya nakapag-drop down doon to help out on that backdoor. That was his guy. That was number 2, itong si Lumbre.
Pexon saves the ball possession. Elicott. Yun nga lang, ano, he tried to be creative and be mindful of his steps. Yun nga lang, nakatake na siya ng extra step. Tawagan na traveling, but Ruel Cuenca gets rejected big time by Ivo Arsiaga.
Yeah, wala nang iba. Siya lang yun. But again, that previous offensive possession of Las Piñas, not enough space right there. But here we're gonna see that once again, yung depensa ng Las Piñas hindi pa ready. Pero si Ivo Arsiaga was ready for that chase down block.
Good swipe, pero may timeout muna tayo on the floor. Balik tayo after this.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng...
Doride, ang bola ng Pinoy is the official basketball of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Once again, that's Doride, ang bola ng Pinoy.
Paunahan na lang siguro dyan sa bola na yan, ha? Pwede na ilagay yan sa sakyan ko.
Mukhang inaawitan mo pa. Pero ito, balik tayo after that timeout. 3:28 remaining in the second quarter. Lamang dito ng 8 ang San Pedro. 8 points, 31-23. Abo. Being creative on those steps, losing the focus on the shot.
Yeah, not enough space there for Abo to operate. But yeah, very creative. Tama naman yung sinabi mo. No? But itong Las Piñas, they were able to get that steal already.
Yeah. Pulls up from way downtown, misses. San Pedro pa rin ang bola. Fighting through the defense. Itong si Olaes just couldn't make it count. Ivor Siaga on the breaks. Sanz misses 2 attempts. Ito si 67, si De Belen.
Yeah.
Gets the rebound, gives it to Abo. Now Olaes. Balik kay Abo. 3-pointer is good para dito kay Prince Lumbre.
What a big shot by Prince Lumbre. That was 2 steps away from that 3-point line, but he was still able to knock it down.
Ivor Siaga asking for the screen from Meligot. Shaking of the defense of Abo. Finds Ducot, pulls up. Way off the mark on that jumper.
And again, not enough space for Las Piñas right there. Itong si Ivor Siaga was trying to attack, he was trying to make plays, pero again, medyo magkakadikit sila eh.
2:20 remaining in our second quarter and nakakaalago na dahan-dahan dito ang San Pedro. Sa kanila ang bola ngayon. 34-23, 11-point lead para sa San Pedro. Prince Lumbre just missed on that layup. Pero yun nga lang, turning the ball over to Las Piñas.
Yeah, everything but a shot there for Prince Lumbre. The burst of speed of this guy. It's like 1 second he's right in front of you, and then bigla na lang mawawala.
Yeah, once he steps on the gas,
Yeah.
talagang maiiwan ka.
Sige na, ako na bala.
Ikaw naman. Nabigay sa iyo yung bola, parang
Talagang
nakakaramdam sila ng player sa paligid.
Oo, narinig ako. Dadaling ko na sana sa sasakyan eh.
Oo nga, no? Nilalapit talaga sa iyo, Tokso. Pero ito, Ivor Siaga and the Las Piñas squad with 4 seconds on the shot clock, loses it to Olaes. Takes it strong to the rim and scores.
What about Olaes, the big guy of San Pedro? Reading that pick and roll action very well, but we're gonna see Abo getting another steal and another basket in transition.
So back-to-back scores led to a timeout para sa Las Piñas. Balik tayo after this.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabay.
15-point lead para sa San Pedro. Just like that, 38-23 ang ating score. And yun nga yung back-to-back scores ng San Pedro kanina. That was additional 4 points for them. And ito, Las Piñas naman na susubok. Pasok na dito si Evgeny Alva. Also balik action dito si Jacob. Tobias lines it up and knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Badly needed basket para sa Las Piñas. Itong si Tobias recognizing that his defense went under that ball screen, so he really had to take that long 3-pointer.
Well, you gotta love the confidence in that guy. Pero ito, counter 3 being knocked down by Ruel Cuenca.
Well, that has been the difference from both teams. Itong Las Piñas, whenever they get that ball across, immediately going for that one-on-one isolation play, maybe a pick and roll. Pero dito sa San Pedro, they're moving that ball around, waiting for the best shot possible. That was the 3-pointer of Tobias. His defender went under the screen, and the answer on the other end, that was Ruel Cuenca. Second 3-pointer.
Palitan ng tres, pero syempre, Las Piñas can't trade buckets against San Pedro. Now they're down by a double digit. 30 seconds remaining in this quarter. Almost the end of this the first half. Gonzalez. Abo fires for 3, too strong. Elicott goes to the rebound. Yun nga lang, nabitawan niya. Olaes grabbed the opportunity and natawagan ng foul dyan. Si Elicott.
That has happened a lot of times already. They were able to secure the rebound or even get the steal. Pero upon doing that outlet pass, nagto-turnover sila eh.
Yeah.
Nakakuha ng maraming baskets yung San Pedro sa mga ganong sitwasyon.
And if you're gonna look at the stat sheet, yun yung tricky part dun. No? Daming rebounds pero yung nangyayari after that, maaaring hindi pumanig sa inyo. Well, talking about Las Piñas, and ito nga, Olaes goes 2 for 2. 15 seconds remaining in our second quarter, and a kick steal by Gonzalez and a conversion on the other end.
Yeah, and right on cue, they're really having troubles getting that ball across with that 1-2-2 full court press of San Pedro.
Pero ito Alejandro Sanz was able to fish for a foul. Realizing na wala ng oras dito sa ating second quarter, 1.6 remaining, pero titira muna ng dalawang free throw itong si Alejandro Sanz. Gets the first one in.
So yeah, itong Las Piñas would at least have the final say in this quarter, not unless itong San Pedro could still manufacture a shot with 1.6 remaining.
Quick release for Abo. That'll be the end of our first half for the second quarter. 45-28, lamang pa rin dito ang San Pedro.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa Landas pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago pag-asa.
We ended the first half 45-28. Lamang pa rin dito ang San Pedro. Back and forth action pero nakaungos ng puntos dito ang San Pedro Spartans in the 18 and under division as we see some of our first half highlights. Ivo Arsiaga leading the way for Las Piñas through T-Coolers. Pero syempre on the other end, yung advantage naman na meron ng San Pedro on the inside, fast break and outside shooting fully manifested dito sa kanilang end of the first half, 45-28. Tingnan naman natin yung ating halftime stats.
Yeah, San Pedro has forced a lot of turnovers. They were able to get 11 steals in that first half. Also getting much needed support, 24 points from the bench, 14 assists and 32 rebounds in the first half for San Pedro. 18 out of 52 as well. They were able to knock down more shots than Las Piñas with only 10 makes. Tapos 52 attempts din eh. So you also love the aggressiveness.
Yeah. Pero tingnan nga natin yung bench points nila, yung lalim nitong San Pedro Spartans, 24 kontra 7. And I believe partner ito yung highlight natin kanina on the top of our coverage is the bench points of San Pedro. They only scored I think 7 compared to huge points of Antipolo in their last outing, and definitely that's what they have adjusted on dito sa kanilang ball game, though that was a completely different team. Antipolo, different play style din naman kumpara dito sa Las Piñas, but certainly nakapag-adjust sila on those things na kailangan nilang i-focus on.
Yeah, and obviously nakatulong din na itong si Abo and si Akiro Reynon came off the bench in this game, no? So kaya mataas din yung naging production ng kanilang support group.
Now we're starting off the second half or the third quarter. Sama ko pa rin siyempre Renzo Navarro and Andrea Veloso. I am Jan Ocampo live here in Alonte Sports Arena. And Gonzalez immediately opens up with that jumper for San Pedro.
Yeah, San Pedro almost losing the leather in that possession, but Gonzalez was able to recover that and nakapukol pa ng mid-range jumper.
Yeah. Tobias kicks it out. Too strong with the three-pointer attempt. Itong si Ivo Arsiaga on the other end. Misses on that jumper din ng San Pedro. Elicott. Oh! Couldn't capitalize on that fast break possession is itong si Kurt Luzong. But dribbling violation. Turnover para dito sa panig ng San Pedro.
Yeah, so itong both teams natin just exchanging turnovers to start off the second half.
Yeah. But almost a 20-point lead para dito sa San Pedro. 19 points, 47-28. And that push-off was too strong. Natawagan siya ng offensive foul. Ito pa yung isang bagay na medyo frustrating, Tobias was, of course, one of the key players here, or main gunners here for Las Piñas in this ball game. After that offensive foul, kita naman natin before the whistle, napareact na siya.
Yeah.
Napaaray na dun sa kanyang left foot.
And also he was trying to get open. And there was definitely heavy pressure against him. Talagang nakadenay ng medyo mabigat sa kanya. And he was trying to get open, but I feel like the way he tried to get open was a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I think it was above the shoulder.
And forcing off on that left leg, resulting to him hurting himself in the process. Kontra dito kay Basti Gonzalez. And after the review, yun na nga, offensive foul na itawag. Turnover para kontra dito sa Las Piñas. And now, ang may chance ditong pumuntos ay San Pedro. Let's take a look at this once again. This was the before the push-off. Ayun na nga. Basti and Tobias.
Although after that contact, taas niya pa, he was able to wipe off his shoes pa eh. So,
Kumbaga parang alam mo yung
na-delay?
pinakiramdaman mo pa kung may masakit sa'yo, tapos prinasis mo pa, ako ba yung natawagan? Kasi sabi niya kanina nung nakaupo siya, ako po yung tinawagan ng foul eh. Oh. So, while we're at it, natawagan ng technical itong, I believe, it was Coach Egay.
Maybe one of the coaching staff. I'm not really sure.
Oo, kasi sabi, ano eh, one from the coaching staff used profane language. So, of course, that's not allowed, and that resulted to a technical free throw. Eto, si Alcala gives it off to Reynon. Now Lumbre, but ball stolen by Ivo Arsiaga. Oh, masyadong malayo yung spin na yon, but no problem for Ivo Arsiaga.
What a move by Ivo Arsiaga. Again, going full speed and then slowing down a little bit. Went for that spin move, finishing the basket. But what about the answer of Prince Lubre on the other end, saying, telling Arsiaga, if you can do it, I can do it better.
May kasama pang foul kasi. Yung kaya Prince Lumbre, ito na nga si Yondre De Ocampo natawagan ng foul. And taking a look at our pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play. Prince Lumbre evading, spins, and tatlo ang kanyang dinaanan doon to get the pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play. Yun nga lang, there was no 3-point play conversion, but nevertheless, 20-point lead para sa San Pedro. Now, ang laki na ng hinahabol ng Las Piñas with 7:44. And Kurt Luzon was able to fish for a foul in that transition.
Yeah, but better execution on the part of Las Piñas right there. They were trying to run that flex action twice. Hindi sila masyado nakakuha on that action. And that's why itong si Kurt Luzon was forced to make something happen.
Bigyan muna natin to kay Andrea for some courtside report. Go ahead.
Las Piñas coaches were visibly frustrated during the huddle, emphasizing that they need to make their presence felt, especially on the defensive end. They pointed out that they actually have the advantage this time with most of San Pedro's players already playing their second game of the day. So they challenged everyone to bring more physicality, intensity, and tougher defense. The coaches also reminded the players that they already made the necessary adjustments last night. So there should be no more excuses, and it's all about trusting the game plan and executing it well on the floor, gentlemen.
Thanks, Andrea. Yeah, no, we understand the frustration of the Las Piñas squad. Of course, it's a given fact now that they're down by 21 points after Reynon making that shot once again kontra sa Las Piñas. But Lumbre on the other end, natawagan ng foul on that defensive end.
Yeah, but that was a great execution by San Pedro on that previous offensive play. The back pick of Abo para kay Akiro Reynon. Kasi mamimili ka on that action. Sino bang papatirahin mo? Si Reynon o si Abo? And that's really a tough choice if you're Las Piñas.
Oh, great find, but the shot was too strong of Alcala. Reynon natawagan.
Yeah.
Offensive foul.
He knew it as soon as he heard the whistle. He knew it was on him because he staked out his elbows.
Pero na nga, no, plenty of time here in this ball game. 6:40 remaining. Third quarter natin. Bola ng Las Piñas. 52-31 ang ating score. But yun na nga. Another turnover committed by Las Piñas.
Another unforced turnover. They were able to get that ball across. But again, turning the ball over.
Easy basket on the other end for Jello. Abo.
That's just too easy for this guy. Again, quick burst of speed. Just one jab step to his right side. And then it was an open lane all of a sudden.
Bola na naman ng San Pedro. But quickly stolen by Dukot. Pass to the inside. And nakakuha ng foul dito. Ito siya Maximus Lacaba. (54-31). Dire-diretso na pagalago dito ng San Pedro, but Lacaba at the line will shoot for two. 5:51 remaining.
And it also feels like itong Las Piñas parang medyo out of control na no? Parang yung frustration and yung defense na binibigay nitong San Pedro the entire game, parang medyo nag-create na rin ng so much frustration and parang naka-apekto na sa confidence nitong Las Piñas eh.
That could be a factor kasi I was saying kanina in comparison with their 16 under counterpart, they were really doing well kasi kumbaga mababa lang yung kalamangan nila during the start of the first quarter. But then again, 22 puntos na ang kalamangan dito na San Pedro, and this was much bigger than the previous younger teammates. Pero ito si Yondre De Ocampo cutting it down to just 20 points, 54-34.
And what impresses me the most is itong San Pedro. They're starting it off on defense always eh. Talagang sa depensa muna sila nag-umpisa. They're making the stops. They're making it hard for Las Piñas to get into their spots, to execute their plays. Tapos pag nakuha na nila yung stop, dun sila tumatakbo ng very efficient din.
Ito si Yondre De Ocampo easily making that basket, attacking the defense of the white shirts. Ball na naman ng Las Piñas. Alejandro Sanz kontra Pagara. Quick pull up for three. Finally knocking it down.
Badly needed three-pointer para dito kay Sanz. Again, coming off that ball screen. Then just knocking down that three-pointer. But again, the assist of Lumbre. The playmaking ability of this guy.
Nakapuntos pa nga doon si 50 Alcala to respond to that three-pointer. Bola na naman ng Las Piñas. 8 seconds on their shot clock. Getting that foul in the process. Tawagan na foul dito si Pagara of San Pedro.
Yeah, he tried to reach for that ball. I think natamaan yung ito si Kurt Luzon somewhere on his knees.
And Kurt Luzon at the line will shoot for two. 4 minutes 20 seconds remaining. And at a penalty situation na ang San Pedro, and this is something that Las Piñas can capitalize on. Pero yun nga lang, itong si Luzon misses on the first one.
Yeah, but exactly, with 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter, this might be the perfect chance for Las Piñas to make a run. They need to take advantage of the situation that whenever they get fouled, they go on the free throw line. So kailangan mas maging aggressive sila dito towards the end of the third quarter.
And let's see if there will be a conversion sa panig ng Las Piñas as they defend heavily itong San Pedro, pero mananatili sa San Pedro ang bola. Prince Lumbre will inbound. 10 seconds on their shot clock. Oh, great pass. Finds Elias, kicks it out. De Belen, 5 seconds. Cuenca aims for three. Off to the left. The ball will go to the side of Las Piñas, currently down by 18 points. Under 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And they really need to score in this possession kasi you want to get a little bit of momentum coming into the fourth quarter.
Tobias back in action. Steps back for three. Off the mark.
Yeah, that was way too short. I don't think he had enough legs on that shot. Hindi siya nakabalanse.
56-38 is our score. 3:25 remaining. And yung pinag-uusapan nga natin na penalty situation ng San Pedro is yet to be capitalized on by Las Piñas when it comes to their attacks. They have to draw some foul when they attempt to attack the shaded area.
I know it seems like a 3-point shot would be that would be big for you. Well, if you're gonna make it, yes, but I think right now with the situation, you can go for the higher percentage one. You can keep on attacking and get those fouls para mapunta ka sa free throw line.
And that's what we're talking about. They were able to draw a foul against Cuenca, and another challenge, of course, after getting a foul, making at least one free throw.
Well, in this situation, this is an 18-point lead. You need to knock down both.
Yeah. Pero itong si Lacaba, a bit short in the first one. Well, they have a full quarter ahead of them, pero 3:04 pa natitira dito sa ating third quarter. He missed both. Takbo dito ang San Pedro. Lumbre setting things up. That would have been a pick and roll with Olaes, but Olaes has the leather now. And how about that shot? Deep from that shaded area, he still makes it.
Yeah, and how big has Olaes been para dito sa San Pedro? No, he's playing that center spot, and he's been doing a pretty good job defensively. And then meron pa siyang mga kanyang mga tough shots na nako-convert.
Balik sa Las Piñas ang bola. Almost getting that ball stolen by San Pedro. But yun na nga, quick hands of Cuenca. Well, 2:19 remaining in our third quarter. A lot of stops has happened here in the third quarter, you know. Kumbaga, it turned slower than their normal run since the first quarter. A lot of whistles, pero ito, 58-38 ang ating score. 20 puntos ang hinahabol dito ng Las Piñas. Moving the ball around, finds Santos, turnaround jumper, off the mark, naging pasa pa nga yan. And one opportunity kay Kurt Luzong.
And what about Kurt Luzong? Just being at the right place at the right time, being rewarded with the ball right there. Absorbing the contact after getting that rebound, and he was still able to knock down the shot. That shot was brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness.
Na-expect kasi nila magre-rebound sila from the bounce eh. Hindi nila alam, pasa pala yun ni Santos.
Oo, pasa talaga yun?
Oo. Saktong-sakto lang din naman eh. Right on time and at the spot itong si Luzong. And ito, he was able to complete the 3-point play, and balik ulit sa kanila ang bola. Talking about Kurt Luzong. And capitalizing really well on the penalty situation is Las Piñas, and well, they have the ability to inch a bit closer, kaya hindi pwedeng magkumpiyansa ang San Pedro despite the 17-point lead dito sa ating third quarter. But missing a free throw is really taking its toll para dito sa Las Piñas.
Yeah, so hindi nila ma-take advantage yung sitwasyon, and parang mas napapadali pa yung buhay na tong San Pedro right now, because they can just continue fouling and not give you a chance to execute your plays because you're struggling in the free throw line anyway. So parang mas madali pa for San Pedro to.
Ang nangyayari lang, parang sumasakit lang yung katawan mo on those fouls, pero no conversion. But yeah, Olaes, turnaround jumper, too strong. Pexon back in action for Las Piñas, gets the defensive rebound. Eto, Kurt Luzong kicks it out. Pero yun na nga, no, may tap dito, kaya I believe that was Pagara who tapped the ball, kaya umangat. Di na ako ni Alejandro Sanz ang bola, but mananatili sa Las Piñas ang ball possession with 1:08 remaining in our third.
And itong San Pedro, they also play the passing lanes very well. Kaya hirap na hirap din mag-execute itong Las Piñas. I don't know if itong San Pedro is just quick on their feet or medyo na-delay lang yung mga decision nitong Las Piñas. But that was a badly needed 3-pointer para dito kay Sanz and sa Las Piñas.
Alejandro Sanz knocking down a 3-pointer. Lumbre finds Alcala. Alcala has to reset. What a bounce pass to Pagara, and gets the finish.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. The way they make decisions. Talking about itong San Pedro. That was a nice setup job for Lumbre. But I think it was number 67. That was De Belen. Didn't think he had a shot right there. Stayed patient and then assisted to his teammate.
That was a one-on-one situation para dito kay Alejandro Sanz and Pagara. Pero yun na nga, no, nadadaan sa bilis ng San Pedro. itong Las Piñas, and hindi na makahabol-habol itong Las Piñas, but we still have 20 seconds here in the third quarter. Alcala kicks it out to Lumbre. Lumbre pulls up for left corner 3. Misses. Alcala pa rin ang nakakuha ng rebound. Cuenca off the mark, 3-pointer. Shot clock's already off. Unfortunate clash para dito kay Santos and Sans. And that will be the end of the third quarter. 60-44 lamang dito ang San Pedro Spartans.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
We see on our screen is Robert Sanz supporting his playing son dito sa Las Piñas, si Alejandro Sanz. As we can see here, no? Itong sabi ko nga, Alejandro Sanz was a familiar player since the previous season for Las Piñas.
Oh, I didn't know na ano pala siya ni Robert Sanz. Wow.
Yun nga eh, marami nga nagko-continue ng legacy ng mga tatay nila na nandito sa Junior MPBL, and you'll just be surprised when you find out.
Sobrang idol ko yan si Robert Sanz. I was still a young kid. Talagang napapanood ko siya before.
Yeah. Pero ito, cross pass to De Belen, aims for 3, nets it in.
What a big shot by De Belen, and again, all smiles para dito sa San Pedro kasi with the way they're playing right now. Very comfortable lead.
Napangiti na lang doon si De Belen. Pero ito, gaganti ng 3. And speaking of is Ivo Arsiaga.
Yan, ito si Ivo Arsiaga, no, the lone bright spot para dito sa Las Piñas. But again, all the other guys need to help out.
I thought that's gonna go in para dito kay Jake Montales of San Pedro. But Sanz, miscommunication against, with Santos on that pass. Montales gives it to De Belen. Eyes with a 3. Jumper misses para kay Montales. Arsiaga gives it to Sanz. Las Piñas naman ang atake. Loses the ball.
Yeah, could have taken one more dribble, maybe even 2.
Yeah.
Talking about that attempt by Sanz.
Masi Gonzalez to Montales. Heat check for De Belen.
What about that rebound by Montales?
Oo. Making sure na sa kanya mapupunta ang bola, but abo-abo. This has been a 3-point shootout.
Yeah.
Para sa parehong koponan.
And San Pedro wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Diba? Even if both teams are missing right now, they wouldn't mind because there's a big comfortable lead para sa San Pedro.
Jake Montales goes 1 against 1. Kaso nakahabol si Pexon, a much bigger defender. Kinuha lang ang bola galing sa likod.
Yeah, but Montales could have dropped it off that pass to his teammate. That was a 2 against 1 situation.
Well, this has been a run and gun situation for both teams, and Basti Gonzalez knocking down their 3-pointer.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't think I know San Pedro wouldn't mind this up and down action kasi nga tuloy-tuloy lang ang oras dito. Again, this is a 19-point lead for San Pedro. So, okay lang sa kanila to.
Patuloy pa nga umangat ang kanilang kalamangan though. Alejandro Sanz finally knocking down a three-pointer.
Again, badly needed. I think that's his second or maybe even third three-pointer in this game.
Oh, bounce pass from Alcala. Nabasa ni Ivor Shaga on the rush. 2 against 1. No problem for this guy.
Yeah, Ivo Arshaga getting the steal, muscling his way through for the 2 points in the fast break.
So far, despite the double-digit lead ng San Pedro is doing well itong Las Piñas, and there was an offensive foul sa panig ng San Pedro.
Well, what Justin de Belen did in that previous possession, it's called the Gortat screen. But maybe a few years from now, he'll be able to execute that properly.
Yeah, master niya rin eventually.
But that was the right move right there. Every coaches would say that every big guy should have that instinct na whenever your teammate is driving, you have to set a screen, like a seal screen for your man para walang mag-protect ng rim.
Oh, Alejandro Sanz getting fouled at the arc against Jake Montales. Alejandro Sanz will shoot for 3. First one is in, no problem. On to his second, and again, this is 3 free throws.
It's down to 12 points.
Oh, rejected by Kurt Luzon, pero Aki Reynon on the revenge score.
Yeah, but what about that chase down block by Kurt Luzon? And again, Akiro Reynon just sobrang relentless lang nitong bahatang to, not giving up on any play. Whatever happens, he's still on the play. Just ready whenever that ball gets into his hands.
Abo-abo na tawagan pa nga ng foul in that last play. Let's take a look at this once again. How about that? Defensive stop by Luzon. Kaso nga lang, walang nakaabang kay Reynon.
Despite 4 green shirts around Akiro Reynon, nobody there was ready to defend him. And sobrang sakit nun for Las Piñas kasi 5 kayong bumaba sa depensa against 2 white shirts.
Bola pa ng Las Piñas with 14 to shoot. Oh, putback will not go. Balik sa San Pedro ang bola. Takbo dito ang white shirts. 5.5 remaining in our 4th quarter. Montales bounces it off to Reynon. Great find. How about that peripheral view to Lumbre and the finish?
The ability of Akiro Reynon to attract a lot of defenders as soon as he got that ball on that post. Lahat ng depensan tumingin na sa kanya.
Yeah.
And again, the ability of this guy to do a lot more things than scoring.
Yeah.
Galing pumasa rin.
May assist pa, no? Bounces it off to Reynon. Yeah. Nakita niya, pakat na dun si Lumbre. $70 to 54 is our score. 16-point lead para dito sa panig ng San Pedro, and halfway through the 4th quarter. 16 puntos ang inahabol dito ng Las Piñas. Pero itong si Jake Montales will shoot for 2. First free throw is in. 1 more to go. Goes 2 for 2 is Jake Montales. Alejandro Sanz to Pexon. Another big guy with the ability of a guard. Thought about the 3. Alejandro Sanz. I was not sure where he was going for that pass. I mean, Advance pass ba yun para kay Pexon?
It was for Pexon, but the pass was too high and too early. I think he could have taken 1 to 2 more dribbles to attract the defender of Pexon before dropping it off to Pexon.
Yeah. That could have been an open play
Yeah.
for Pexon, pero ito na nga. San Pedro, sila na naman ang atake. Reynon against sa Luzong. But of course, kung makalusot ka man kay Luzong, may Pexon pa na nakaabang. And this time, sabi nga nila, no, naisahan na sila kanina ni Reynon. Doon sa 1 against 4 or 2 against 4 situation nila. 11 on the shot clock of San Pedro. Reynon pulls up, and how about a jumper for the big guy?
Once again, itong si Reynon, if there's nothing down low, he can also shoot from that area.
How about switching easily from offensive defense itong si Reynon. Pero itong si Montales just misses on that shot. Pexon. Las Piñas naman. Fires for 3. Misses on that shot. It's Trayden Balat. 20-point lead for San Pedro. Almost loses the ball. Reynon fires for 3. Misses. 3.5 remaining. Alejandro Sanz goes coast to coast. Was able to draw some foul against Montales.
But it's back to a 20-point lead. No? Earlier, a few minutes ago, it was down to 11 already.
Yep.
Itong Las Piñas made a huge run, but again, the answer of San Pedro on the other end.
Well, what I said in the first 2 games, time is not being the friend of Las Piñas. Well, once again, we're seeing that here. 3.5 remaining and 20 points ang kanilang hinahabol dito. Although, at a penalty situation na ang San Pedro, but they have to maximize every trip to the line. And just like that, no conversion or itong si Alejandro Sanz goes 0 out of 2. Keeping it a 20-point deficit for Las Piñas. Well, bola ng Las Piñas, and checking in for the first time is Luigi Mendoza for Las Piñas, and also number 6 of Las Piñas. With the few remaining time here, let's see kung anong adjustment ang ibibigay ng Las Piñas. On the run is the orange shirts. Jumper is good for Britannico.
Yeah, and finally Britannico connecting a mid-range jumper.
Yeah.
In the first half, he has been trying.
Pasok na nga dito ang iba pang bench players ng Las Piñas, giving them some minutes and exposure here in this ball game. But Pagara hustling through the ball possession and the conversion on the other end. Two and a half minutes remaining in our 4th quarter, and we're just 30 plus seconds away from the final 2-minute mark. At yun na nga, at a penalty situation tayo dito for San Pedro. Nakapag-ingat ang Las Piñas in committing a foul. I mean, in committing fouls, isa lang ang kanilang nagawa dito sa 4th quarter so far. But they were not able to capitalize on every trip to the line. And just like what we are saying, ito, nakakuha ng isang free throw. Dito si number 25, si Mendoza.
Well, sometimes yung mababa na team foul, sometimes negative pa nga yan eh.
Because of the defensive end.
Yeah, because if you're not fouling that much, it means you're not not all the time, no?
Yeah.
Pero I mean, it might be a sign of you not playing defense at all.
Yeah.
Kasi nga parang nakukulangan ka sa aggressiveness. So yung pag-ingat sa foul, parang siya eh, hindi siya masyadong magde-determine whether you're playing good defense.
Depende
or
sa sitwasyon na ipinakita ng ng team eh.
And also based on the score of San Pedro with 76 points. And yeah, obviously, yung hindi mo pag-foul if you're Las Piñas, it's something negative, no?
Could mean something na you're not being able to give some stops.
Yeah, masyadong madali.
Spartans,
Masyadong madali for San Pedro.
Although, not to take away yung credit ng San Pedro, yung atake nila.
Oo naman.
Talagang laging nandun regardless of the what do you call this? The attacks. Pero I think we have technical stop on the floor. May clarifications lang from our referees. What I'm seeing here is because of the lineup. That's just the reason para magkaroon ng clarification dito ang ating game official. With 2:23 remaining, partner, 23 seconds na lang away from the 2-minute mark. And I don't know, ang laki pa ng hinahabol. 18 pang hinahabol dito unless Las Piñas miraculously show a good run na magkaukas pa ng pagkaratel and great excitement dito sa ball game na ito. Unless that happens, things are getting clearer for San Pedro, but yeah, well, we still have 2:23 remaining.
And like they say, no, crazier things have happened in basketball. And with 2 minutes and 23 left, lagi niyang sinasabi na you just have to keep playing until the final buzzer sounds. So
Yes,
if you're Las Piñas, you still have to treat this the right way. Like,
exactly.
as if you're only down by a single possession.
Sabi mo nga, partner, no, kumbaga wag na sila magbase sa score pag ganyang sitwasyon. Unless nga kasama nila si Pitong at Pakatres. Yun sana magdadala sa Las Piñas. But kidding aside, one free throw from Jake Montales, and now Las Piñas has the leather.
That's one of the oldest jokes that I still hear up to this day.
Yes, of course. Legendary moment yun para kay Pitong. Yan ito. Going for that legendary moment. Itong parehong kupunan in the last 2 minutes has been announced. Bola pa rin ng Las Piñas but taken away by Alcala. Gives it to Olaes. Another big guy na nagbababa ng bola and stepping on the gas as we can see here.
But did you know that there's a better guy than Pitong?
Sino naman yan?
Huh? You don't even know that?
Sino?
You don't know Shamna?
Foreigner yun ah. 7 seconds on the shot clock of San Pedro. 19 points. 77-58. Oh, little miscommunication there. Turns it over to Las Piñas. Immediately apologizing to the benches, Basti Gonzalez. 1:28 remaining in this ball game.
Yeah, might be a done deal for San Pedro. So 3-0 in this mini series, no, for San Pedro and Las Piñas.
Pero ito si Jacob nakapuntos pa for Las Piñas.
Yeah. Pero again, masarap-sarap ang biyahe pa uwi nitong although may clean biyahe lang naman to dahil
Laguna din.
to Las Piñas, medyo malapit lang naman. But again, masarap-sarap na biyahe to.
And of course, coming off a loss in their last outing, yun yung pinag-usapan natin kanina. And a lot of improvements on the painted area. And just like that, Basti Gonzalez scored in the shade.
And I always say this, no, na I believe that it's better to it's easier for you to be motivated and to wake up coming off a loss. Diba? It's easier for you to perform better coming off a loss kasi nga parang i-motivate mo lang yung sarili mo eh. You're just gonna think about that loss, kung gaano kasakit yun, and then okay ka na eh. Mas madali nang maano yung sarili mo eh.
Nandun yung hunger para bumawi eh.
Compared to coming off a big win na tama lahat ng ginawa mo. Ang question kasi doon is consistency naman eh. Like,
yes, oo.
Kung paano mo itutuloy-tuloy yun. Kung anong gagawin mong next. Kasi tama na lahat ng ginawa mo eh.
And what you're saying, partner, is ito nga, parang description siya na nangyari sa Las Piñas and San Pedro. Las Piñas came off a win. That was a good win. And ito naman, San Pedro, coming off a loss, yun yung naging description dun. And syempre, both teams played well today. It's just that San Pedro is coming off a better performance kumpara sa opposing team, which is the Las Piñas Fruity Coolers. And nothing to take away with the Las Piñas, but San Pedro, of course, decided na 81-60, 21 huge points ang naipanalo nila dito. And once again, this has been an amazing ball game for both teams, and congratulations to San Pedro Spartans, 18 and under division, 81-60. What a commanding victory para dito sa San Pedro Spartans, partner. 21-point lead. We started off a bit slow, medyo dikit, but once nakaalago na sila, there have been the 11-point barrier na hindi na na-break ng Las Piñas.
Yup, and again, not taking away anything from Las Piñas, they played very well. It's just that San Pedro was able to cover almost all areas.
Yeah.
They're doing it on defense. They're sharing that basketball really well. They're making the right plays all throughout the game.
And seeing here some of the highlights, talking about Ivo Arsiaga, who performed really well in this ball game. Pero syempre, let's introduce Ivo Arsiaga, our Don Benito's defensive player of the game with 11 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Las Piñas True Tea Coolers represent. And of course, we also have our Milo assist champ of the game. He is none other than Prince Lumbre with 9 assists. Congratulations on both of you guys. Now, Andrea, ipakilala mo na sa atin ang ating Chef's Magic Best Player of the Game.
Thank you, gentlemen. For the second time around, our best player of the game, none other than Akiro Reynon from the 16 under San Pedro, finishing with 16.7 rebounds and 2 assists. Congratulations once again, Akiro. Hindi madali maglaro for both division, pero para sa'yo parang napakadali lang. How do you remain fresh and focused in both games?
Lagi lang po kasi sinasabi sa akin ni Coach na mag-focus lang po ako lagi sa game and tapos di ko naman po kasi sila sa tiwala nila, binibigay ko po lagi yung best ko.
Kiro, matanong ko lang, no? Ano ba yung pinaka ina-adjust mo sa laro mo whenever you play for the 18 under from the 16 under division?
Wala naman po kailangan i-adjust, parang parehas lang naman po ng sistema sa 16 and 18 po.
Kami gusto kang pasalamatan o batian na Kiro.
Binabati ko po ulit. Maraming salamat po sa Spartans family, sa aming sponsor South Strength Club, kay Boss Mitch Bersosa po sa support niya po sa amin. And hello po sa mga taga-Togo din at yung mama ko po ulit, ate ko, papa ko. Tsaka happy birthday po ulit kay Bas Gonzales.
Congratulations once again, Akiro, and to the 18 under San Pedro. Let's get back to you, gentlemen.
What a great showing here for Akiro Reynon of San Pedro Spartans. Congratulations once again. But coming up next is the 14 and under division Batangas going up against the home team BIñAN. Huwag muna kayong alis, magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4.
Liga ng